Alrighty, hello and welcome to the stream, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate your beautiful faces. Welcome back. The stream starting so late tonight was partly because of course, my sleep schedule's messed up and I'm always asleep at the wrong times of day. But it was also because I just honestly wasn't sure what to play. Chat, you ever open up your closet and you just have rows and rows and rows of shirts and pants or dresses or skirts or whatever you keep in your own personal closet? You ever open up the closet and think, man, I just don't have anything to wear? I feel like I've kind of hit that right now when I'm looking at Steam. I have like 450 games on Steam and like 90 of them I've never even played. And I'm looking at Steam and I'm just like, man, I don't have any games to play right now. I realize how spoiled we must be as a generation that such a thing can even occur. But, you know, here we are. There's just not really a whole lot out there that I actually care about playing right now. So I'm like kind of forcing myself to go live, to go through the motions. But then I was like, you know, there was that Broken Arrow patch today. Maybe Broken Arrow will save me. So here we go. Broken Arrow it is. Zomboid. Here's the thing with Zomboid. They didn't actually change or add anything to the game. Like, they just changed the map. It's still the exact same game. So I don't know. I don't know that I can really do Zomboid right now, man. I don't know if I have the mental bandwidth for that. Let's play Gray's Knight Army again. Absolutely not. Although I just confirmed with Burke that we are in fact doing Warhammer 40k tabletop on the 1st. So 2 days and then it's me versus Burke Black. What happened to Mistfall Hunters? Mistfall was okay. It was okay. It was a little on the jank side. It was definitely a little on the jank side. It definitely feels like a cheap, unfinished, like budget Elden Ring PvP simulator knockoff kind of a deal. I don't know. I'll probably play some Mistfall Hunter a little bit. The Boob and Boober extraction shooter. Wait, which one was that called again? That was like Dungeon Quest something. I don't remember. Okay, so there was yet another patch for Broken Arrow today, and apparently some of the PvE changes. Oh my goodness, they all my decks broke again. They keep changing everything. Today's patch was massive. Was this like the rest of the PvE changes that didn't make it in? Oh gosh, okay, I gotta look at my decks again. Army snipers? Is this new? Are they from Stryker or are they from Marine Corps? I think Scout Snipers is Marine Corps, so Army Snipers is a new unit. That's the same icon from the Airborne, isn't it? But I'm not playing the Airborne. They were airborne, but now air gets recce. So then they move these guys to... They've reassigned these guys to Striker. I don't understand why it calls it just Army Snipers. That's super generic. What did I lose out of Task Force Buck Wild? These guys used to have... two of these. That's all the same. Oh, I think I must have lost something out of the air category, because look, the budget's kind of low. Oh, the F-35 doesn't get the harm seed missile anymore. Because it's a super generic battalion, you have troopers as a main line. Aren't they called striker troopers in real life, though? That's their proper name. I don't think Army Sniper is an actual proper designation. Oh, you know what it was? I bet you I had 3 Prowlers before. I bet you I had 3 Prowlers and they cut it down to where you can only have 2. The variant gets 2 harms? What variant of what? Maverick, Snake Eyes, Rock Eyes. Laser guided cluster munitions. £2,000 JDAMs. Hey, what if I did like Maverick? Snake Eyes. There we go. I could make a close air support plane out of it. Like that. So hard to it's so hard to figure out how to set this up now that they've once again changed all of the values of what you can bring. You can't, like, Maverick missile a building that has infantry inside it, can you? I don't think you can. Alright, well, at the very least, this brings us up to almost a full complement. But I've also got a little bit more to spend in the infantry category, because it looks like they changed these numbers up again. 4 SMAs, 4 AAs, 4 strikers. I could bring another Cat Saber team. Maybe you just put more regular Marines on the deck, because you never know, and you're going to just need more basic frontline infantry. Alright, there we go. That kind of that fills up the rest of it. What about you? How badly did my primary deck change? They put us over the limit on a bunch of things. Okay. The Brutus, what? This crappy artillery piece is 250 now? Why? How? It's so bad. Did it get buffed? Wait, maybe they did buff it. 4,800 range. What was its range before? Did they extend its range somewhat? Because I thought it was like in the like 3,600 meter range before. Maybe they buffed it. Okay. And why do I have like 1,000 extra to spend on helicopters? They increase our helicopter budget with this one. Oh, wait, no. Didn't this deck have a pair of Guardians before? Did they take Guardians away from the Marine Corps? They've changed it. They've changed it so much. All right, let's completely change this up. Let's go Vipers, because these are a nice multi-purpose. Longbows, because these are like the premier tank busters. Uh, the good old Super Stallion. Wait, the Apaches get 8 Hellfires and 38 Hydras. Okay, so the Apache's just a worse longbow because the Hellfire Owl is better. Okay, and then King Stallion. That's 30 dudes and 16,000. Did they ever fix the Osprey's tendency to circle around before it lands, or does it actually just land now? Because I love the Osprey for how fast it is compared to other helicopters, but I don't know if it's still the reason I stopped using this helicopter is that it had this tendency to like find where it was supposed to land, but then it would like spin around in circles instead of actually just landing and letting the guys out. We could always try the Osprey again and see if they fixed it. I'll bring a King Stallion just in case too. And then Blackhawks for stealth choppers. I feel like they must have like increased the budget for your choppers with this setup. And then I'll probably drop 1 Forcon because I don't use them all that much. Oh yeah, I need to look at Airborne Recce. How good are these guys? Four dudes. They carry a maw. That's something. It's weird that they get a maw with their standard loadout, and then on their next gen loadout they don't get anything. Upgrade them to NGW and they get worse? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Like, why wouldn't I want a sniper, 3 rifles, and a maw versus 2 rifles, an LMG, and a sniper on a 4-man squad? That's silly. It's like pay money to make it worse. However, I don't think I'm going to use these Airborne Recce guys just because their stealth rating is lower. Although I suppose I could use them instead of Forcon. Yeah, there's no real point in Force Recon. Well, Force Recon with shotguns can handle other infantry pretty well, to be honest. It's the anti-tank where I would consider these guys instead. We could drop 1 Force Recon to bring 1 unit of Airborne Recce just to try them out, you know? Just to try them out. Bring an extra Thunderbolt. Oh, actually, okay, hold on. You guys don't need that. You guys don't need that Jeep after all, do you? There we go. Now I get 3 Vipers instead. Alright, I'm gonna try this setup. Like, all of my decks are gonna feel a little bit different. Since they nerfed they changed the numbers once again. $50 shy. Trying to figure out where I could spend $50. Okay. And $50 at a McDonald's. The +1 little bird puts me over the infantry cap. I could drop the gamers from this deck and just do like paladin artillery, which is way cheaper. Yeah, they buffed the Brutus range to be equal with the Paladin. The reason I didn't like the Brutus before was because its range was so bad compared to these other artillery pieces, but they buffed the Brutus, so it's now the same as the Pally. So I guess the price increase on the Brutus makes sense. This plane is too expensive. Oh wait, what did they change on recon that I have $1,000 unspent? Oh, they changed the airborne snipers to these airborne recce guys. That's what it was. Oh, so if you do airborne and armored, you don't get a 3 stealth scout anymore, huh? Interesting. I think we're almost ready to go start a match. I'm just like, they've changed so much of this crap. I gotta get all of our loadouts sorted again. Okay. All right, let's go play the game. Another patch, another 30 minutes of fixing our loadouts. That's how we do, right? Burke is bad at Total War. Apparently he failed his Chaos Dwarfs campaign again. All right, here we go. If we lose this match, I'm gonna lose 100 elo. Okay, so what's up with the elo thing? Apparently you're losing a ton of elo right now for every loss. Are you gaining a ton as well, or is it just everybody deranking constantly? Oh, yuck. This building. I remember this map. I wish I hadn't volunteered to go to this side. Oh wow, they added like distance. They added distance